You'll never know what you're going to find at Gerber's Gift Shop, 3012 Roosevelt Road.
Thousands of items to choose from, including pop culture merchandise, sports memorabilia, even jewelry.
On your next shopping adventure, stop on in to Gerber's Gift Shop, 3012 Roosevelt Road, and pick something out for yourself as well. Hey you, if you're in the market to sell or buy a home, make your next move with Next Home Refined.
This local real estate brokerage specializes in humans over houses, focusing on the main part of the real estate transaction, the people.
Contact Minnie Samuel at 262-960-0468 or Minnie's, MINIS.smarthomeprice.com to start your real estate adventure.
That's Next Home Refined. Are you suffering from pain, migraines, PTSD, anxiety, grief, or stress?
Well, then pay a visit to Laura Cox of Acupuncture and Wellness of Wisconsin, 3917 47th Avenue, for excellent care in the form of natural, functional, and traditional Chinese medicine.
Visit ACUWELLWI.com so you can live well, choose well, and be well. On this episode of the Ktown Connects podcast, we're going to be talking cheese with the owners of Hydn Cheese. We connect with Tim and Amber Wade. Cue that music.
That's pretty cheesy. Oop, wrong button. Hold on.
Should I read?
Now, Donnie, you're giving me hand signals like I'm supposed to read what you're saying. I mean, I've known each other for a long time.
Right.
I do not read your poking and waving your hands around at me.
I was just so excited for that great song from Droppin' Daisies. I was just moving my hands around like I'm rocking out.
Oh, now I think I know what you might have meant.
Yes, I think you do now, but... Well, welcome to the Ktown Connects podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Donnie, and I'm here with who is this handsome devil sitting next to me?
My name is Jason.
Wow, welcome. This is going to be a great show, huh?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think so. Well, let's get into the thing that everybody hits the fast forward button for. Want to thank Droppin' Daisies for that killer theme song.
They can win big bucks from the Ktown Connects podcast?
Yeah, don't fast forward.
You can listen and win.
Well, thanks Droppin' Daisies for that killer theme song. Thank you so much.
Great. Number one on the charts and number one in our hearts.
Always.
We haven't said that in 2 weeks.
Yeah,
so.
right. That's one of our catchphrases. We're going to get that on a t-shirt from courtesy of the Letter Machine soon.
Yeah. Speaking of the Letter Machine. No, wait.
Nope. We are recording at Luigi's Pizza Kitchen. They're located at 7531 39th Avenue. They're open Tuesday through Sunday. Give them a call at 262-694-6565. You can view their full menu and order online at luigispizzakenosha.com. And you know what I say? Order those pizza pies.
And don't forget, you can show your support for the Ktown Connects podcast by getting your very own Ktown merchandise, courtesy of the Letter Machine. We just talked about them. Mm-hmm. They have t-shirts, sweatshirts, beanies, koozies, and more. You can find a quick link to that at ktownconnects.com. That's our website.
Yes, that is. It's a great website that we haven't updated in 3 months. But you can also follow the Ktown Connects podcast on all the social media outlets, including Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. So drop us a review on Facebook or on your favorite podcast provider and help us spread the word about the hottest podcast in town. And what podcast is that? The Art Spinks podcast? No, it's the Ktown Connects podcast.
Okay. They're pretty hot, though, too.
Yeah, I mean, I like that show a lot.
Yeah. And you can also look for the Ktown Connects podcast on TV. We're on Spectrum Channel 14 and the Kenosha Community Media streaming channel on your Roku device. There are episodes every Wednesday at 11 a.m. and Sundays at 5 p.m.
Look, Mom, I'm on TV.
And these aren't videos. These are just audios. There's not a camera hiding here.
No, so it's just some pictures that we take, some clips, and all that good stuff.
All right. Cool.
Also want to give a shout out to our Patreon supporter of the week, Heather Osterlund. Did I get that right? Well, thank you,
There's
Heather.
a D at the end. There's no D. You didn't put a D.
Osterlund.
Lund. Yeah,
Osterlund.
Okay, there you
Well,
go.
thank you, Heather, for joining the after party at patreon.com/Ktown Connects. Heather and all of our Patreon, edit that. Holy fuck.
Oh, I'll be sure to edit that.
Yeah, I bet you will. And all of our Patreon supporters get early access to each episode, bonus material, and get this.
What's that?
Critically acclaimed bonus show. It is what it is. Now, if you, Tim
What
and
is it,
Amber,
though?
if you haven't heard this show, it is so great.
What is it?
We just talk about what's grinding our gears and what's going on with the show behind
What's it
the
called?
scenes. It is what it is.
But why don't you tell me what it is?
I can't. You just have to subscribe to know
What's the
what
title?
it is. It is what it is. Subscriptions start as low as just $2 a month. You can find that quick link on ktownconnects.com.
Just $2 a month? That's
it. I mean, what costs $2? Everything is so expensive nowadays.
But I want to give more.
Well, you can give up to $500 if you want, and it all goes right back into the podcast to promote all the local businesses and guests that we have on the show.
All right. Speaking of local and business guests, who do we got today?
We have Tim and Amber Wade from Hydn Cheese. Welcome to the Ktown Connects podcast. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
You guys nervous?
No.
Perfect. Yeah, we warmed you up with a few White Claws, right? All right, well, this first segment, we're just going to kind of get to know you guys. So we'll start with you, Amber. Did you grow up in Kenosha?
I did not. I actually grew up in Illinois.
Illinois, huh?
I did. Yep.
Well, Tim.
We won't hold that against you.
She's a fib.
Tim, did you grow up in Kenosha?
Yeah, born and raised here.
Oh,
Yep.
very nice. All right. So what neighborhood did you grow
You were
up
a
in?
big golfer back in the day, weren't you?
I was. Yeah,
Oh.
I played a lot of golf tournaments when I was 10 years old to 15. Yeah,
How'd you started in that?
My grandpa, he actually just recently passed a couple weeks ago. But yeah, he used to take me golfing all the time, and we used to just chip balls in his backyard. And
Okay.
I don't know. I always just found it peaceful. I know a lot of people get mad when they play golf, but I just like being out. And
I play that Tiger Woods golf game for the PlayStation. Or no, wait, actually, it's not Tiger Woods anymore. It's PGA 22 or whatever it is.
What's your favorite golf course in town?
I usually go to Muni just because it's quick and easy, and it's probably, honestly, it's one of the more challenging ones. I played Pets actually yesterday with a buddy, so
Okay, so you're still going golfing then?
yeah. But I try to get out twice a month,
Yeah. Once summer really hits, usually goes once a week.
Okay.
Do you golf with them, Amber? Are you a golfer?
Don't.
No? Oh, so it's kind of like, I'm getting away. I'm going to go golf.
That's my thing.
That's that's his time away.
my
That's his
therapy.
alone time.
All right, I like
After years of living, my whole lifetime living in this town, it finally happened last year. I'm driving down Washington Road, and I'm like, what the hell was that? And it was a golf ball that came flying over and bounced on the street. And those things, when they hit the pavement, they bounce like crazy.
Oh yeah.
But
I've hit a few car paths, and it helps you.
All right, so Tim, growing up in Kenosha, what neighborhood did you grow up in?
So I grew up in Carroll Beach.
Oh, okay.
Originally, and then I moved out to kind of by Thompson's,
Oh, okay, out there.
or right behind the
Off of Green Bay Road almost? Okay.
Yep.
What was your favorite teacher in school? One you remember to this day?
Oh man, that's a tough one.
Oh, you hated them all?
No, I got lucky. I had a lot of good teachers. I only had one bad one in college, but trying to think about that. I had a teacher in second grade, Miss Ward. She was the one who really got me into math
Oh.
What school was that at?
at Southport.
All right.
So yeah, I'm a big numbers guy, big math guy, and she was the first one that really got me. She used to give us little suckers if we finished our math test. So I don't know, she got me into math.
You're like,
so
ooh, I want another sucker.
yeah, I had a couple-
Bribery.
I had a couple good ones in high school, but yeah, she was probably the first one that I remember that kind of sticks in my brain this day.
All right, cool. What was your first job?
I worked at the Brat Stop.
Ah, the Brat Stop, huh?
Yeah, I think she started 2 days after my 14th birthday.
Wow, 14.
Yeah.
Huh? Oh, you started working early.
Yep, and I was a dishwasher and busboy, and
Ooh, what was the wage
Did you have
back then?
family that lived there or something? Or because how'd
so
you get out there every day?
my third or fourth cousin, Larry Wade, he was the kitchen manager. So he kind of got me a job there, and then my mom was friends with the Rasmus or the owners. So yeah, I got a job there, and yeah, my dad and mom just brought me out there and picked me up.
Okay.
But yeah, I remember like breaking down for the bands at the end of the night.
Ooh, that's fun.
I mean, I weighed like 95 pounds when I was 14. It was like the hardest work I ever did.
Yeah.
You ever make you ride your bike home or ride your bike out?
No. I've always got to ride out there.
Did you work a lot of hours out there, or what was it?
Yeah, I worked Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Oh, wow, the busiest
Yeah,
nights.
I've always worked.
Yeah, you're a hard worker.
Yeah, so I worked Friday night and Saturday, and then Sunday I worked like an 8-hour shift too.
Ooh, we making $5.25 an hour or something.
I think it was
like that, right?
$5.15.
Okay, all right.
And then we got to share some of the tips, which was like
Ooh.
$10 a night. But yeah, $5.15 I think I started at.
Not too bad. All right, so Amber, you were born in Illinois.
Yes.
And we don't want to talk about Illinois. This is the Ktown Connects podcast.
Yep,
but then
definitely.
you moved here in 2002, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
How old were you then?
I was a senior in high school.
Okay.
I don't think you're supposed to ask that.
How old you are now?
So how did you move up here? Was it with family or for school? Or?
So it was with my mom. She recently, at the time, got married, and so they bought a house in Pleasant Prairie, actually.
Was it just cheaper for them to come to Pleasant Prairie, or what made them like it worked?
They were house searching, and they actually found a new build for cheap.
Oh, okay.
And so they just bought the house, and we moved in, and I actually got to finish out my high school career in Illinois.
Oh, okay.
Because I got to use my grandparents' address.
Oh, very nice. So you didn't have to swap schools, and you're good to go.
Yep.
Okay.
So how'd you get to school every day?
I drove.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
How long of a drive was that each day?
15, 20
not too
minutes.
bad.
Yeah,
Oh.
it was like right on the border.
Right over.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So.
We're talking like Windsor Harbor
Yeah.
or something,
Yeah.
or Zion or something.
Okay, so you weren't that far in Illinois.
Right.
All right.
Okay, well, I guess we can talk about it.
Right on the border.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so let's kind of fast forward a little bit. I want to know how you two lovebirds met. She's new in Kenosha. Did you meet her right away?
Well, after graduation, Tim, were you looking to go to college then?
Yeah, so I went to Gateway first, and then discovered the restaurant lifestyle, and then quit school and worked in restaurants.
What were you thinking about going to?
So I went for like CNC machining at first at Gateway.
Okay.
I probably should have just finished it. I was like 9 credits away and then just quit. Yeah, I just love the restaurant lifestyle first, and then I went to school actually years later at Parkside for economics.
Okay. That's when you're into business or into restaurant business and kind of thinking that's what you want to do for your life.
So I actually wanted to be a stock trader.
Wow.
That's why I moved down to
Okay.
Chicago. So I went to school for economics and business because I wanted to be like a financial advisor or a stock trader. I used to trade stocks.
Okay. Cool.
Oh, wow.
So then, Amber, you graduated from high school in Illinois, and then were you planning on coming to college here in Kenosha?
Yep, I went to Parkside. I was there for 4.5 years, and I graduated with a communication degree, and then I minored in English and sports management.
Okay.
Very nice.
So what were you thinking about? What was your dream job?
My
that you're
dream job was to do marketing and promotions for sports teams.
Okay. Be very cool.
So,
Yeah, that's
but now I market and promote our business. So.
that's even better. That's even better.
So did you guys meet at Parkside, or
No,
it was?
Ooh, yeah, let's get to the juicy details
You
here.
want me to start or you?
I'll start.
I want to
Okay.
hear. You probably
I guess
both
we
have two
probably
different
have
stories, right?
It's the same story, but it's two different
Yes,
perspectives,
yes.
I guess. So he actually had it easy. He met my mom before he even met me.
Oh, were you dating her mom?
No comment.
That's the dirt we want.
So my mom and the guy that she was married to at the time, on Sundays they used to go into TG's for brunch, and at the time Tim was a cook there.
And that's when Teresa owned it, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
So they would
Before
go
it
there
got
every.
foreclosed on. Oops.
So they would go in there every Sunday for brunch. And so there was one day where my mom was like, hey, like, since you're not working today, why don't you come in us for brunch? I'm like, okay. So I walked in and had brunch with them. Like, my mom introduced me to Tim.
But introduced you in a way like, hey.
Nah,
this
she
is
wasn't
Tim.
interested.
Oh, okay.
No, I was actually already in a relationship when I met him.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah. So then we actually met through my mom, and then I don't even know how long ago it was after that, probably a few years after that, me and my mom started doing Tuesday night dinner and Why Not every Tuesday night, and it ended up being a night where he just happened to walk in and sit down and have drinks, so he came over and hung out with us or whatever, and then my mom was like, hey, we're here every Tuesday if you want to come hang out and have dinner. So then he ended up joining us every Tuesday.
Nice work, Tim.
Well, I didn't know at the time, but he actually had a night class on Tuesday nights, so he ended up dropping it.
I quit one of my classes.
That just for,
I can hang out with her.
all right,
Yep.
all right.
So we started hanging out more and more or whatever.
So you were single then?
No.
Oh, hey, I like where this is going.
So then a few months into us meeting and hanging out on Tuesdays or whatever, it was in April and it was the weekend of my birthday, and the guy that I was dating at the time didn't show up.
Oh.
So I called him and I said, hey, what are you doing? And he knew that I was dating someone and whatever.
Right. And you're like,
Yeah.
oh yeah.
And so,
I had martini in my hand, and I was like, boom, I'm out of here.
So I called him and I said, hey, my plans changed. It's my birthday. I don't want to stay home by myself. Do you want to go out somewhere and have a drink? Well, at the time, his brother was bartending at Sullivan's.
Oh, okay.
So
good old Sullivan's place. Just don't use the bathroom in there.
So he was like, hey, my brother bartends there. Do you want to meet up and have drinks there? I'm like, sure. So I went there. Probably an hour before he got there, I was probably already 2 or 3 Long Islands in. So then we ended up playing darts and pool and stuff, and
just kind of fell in love right then and there.
Yeah.
Almost. Did you know it was pretty much love at first sight?
yeah.
Or second
I think
sight?
it was pretty quick.
Let's just say it was a good night.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that was my next question. I
Yes.
might get in trouble. I did get in trouble when I asked this to Brett. I asked this to Brett Bjorn, and we got some hate email. So I got asked. Then, did you guys bang that first night?
Yes.
Oh, I like that. Nice, proud answer. I like
So that was a Saturday, and I actually moved into her apartment on Thursday.
Wow, that is true love.
Yep. And then we got married 10 months later.
Wow, that is. I love that story.
Yeah,
So I
really
asked you
do.
the big question that everyone wants to know. Did you get knocked up that first night?
No. Nope.
That's a wonderful love story. I love those kind of stories.
So, Tim, how was it different than what she said? What's the truth?
I remember, they had her graduation party at TG's, and she walked in, and you can ask a lot of people when we first started dating, she was way out of my league. So yeah,
She wasn't anymore or what?
No, I remember when we started dating, I would people come up and I'm like, hey, this is my girlfriend Amber. They're like, wow,
Really?
good job, Tim. I'm like, thanks, I think. But I remember talking to her mom and I was like, man, your daughter's beautiful. I would love to date her and all this stuff. And so yeah, I kind of tried to plug away for a while and
Work that angle,
yeah,
baby. Work it.
yeah. So that's I don't even think she knew I existed when she had her
Is
graduation
that
party.
true?
That's
Kind of.
yeah. So yeah, that's when she called me and said, "Do you want to hang out for birthday?" I was like, "Yup, wherever you want to go."
So what was going through your mind when you were like, "I'm going to call him because my boyfriend ditched me"? You're like, "Oh."
So we were hanging out for probably 2 or 3 months on that Tuesday,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, before my birthday that weekend, so.
and we kind of had a first date that she ruined.
Oh, let's hear this.
Me and her mom tried to set up a date for us, and she ruined it.
Yeah. So
When she brought your boyfriend with?
no. So it was a week after my birthday, and my mom he wanted to take me out to dinner, and it was a late I think it was for my birthday, but it was the week after. And so he's like, hey, do you want to go out to dinner, for your birthday, whatever? I'm like, yeah, sure. So I called my mom and I said, hey, me and Tim are going to go out for my birthday. Do you want to come? She's like, no.
Hey,
And I'm like,
that.
why? And she goes, I don't know. You guys go have fun. I'm like, Mom, it's my birthday. I want you to be there. And she's like, fine. Well, not knowing that they set it up together.
That's so goddamn slick.
Yeah, not knowing that they set it up together. So she came for dinner or whatever, and then afterwards she was like, hey, you want to go somewhere? So 8-Bit.
Oh, the old 8-Bit.
Yes.
That was a great place
Yes.
back in the day.
So he was like, hey, do you want to go somewhere? I'm like, yeah, let's go to because I haven't been there since it was Bella.
Oh, okay.
Bella was my jam.
I
back
barely
in the
remember
day.
when it was Bella.
Yeah.
I remember when it was
so
coins.
we ended up going to
That's old
8-Bit, and I was like, hey, do you want to come with me? I was like, no.
She kept going. She's like, come on.
Still not knowing it was a date.
She was like, come
supposed
on,
to be a
let's
date.
go.
And so me and him just ended up going, and like we played darts and some old school stuff and smoked
Yeah,
some
like the whole time she kept like, she's like, come on, Mom, let's go. And I'm like, let's just go together.
Yeah, so
Oh, what a wonderful story. I love that.
Where'd you guys get married?
Vegas,
Ooh.
Little White Chapel.
Little White Chapel.
Oh,
Perfect.
It was planned though,
oh, okay.
And not by Elvis.
and not by Elvis.
I got married by Elvis once.
I heard Elvis isn't marrying people anymore. Is that true?
Well, he's been dead for a while.
Well, okay, well. The fake Elvis.
I want to get married by a midget Elvis.
Ooh, I like
That would be
That'd be
kind of fun.
fun.
Can I say
short
midget?
person.
Yeah,
You're canceled. Okay, all right.
Don't put
I
me
think
on the
Amber's
list.
technically a midget.
I'm 5 foot. I'm not-
All right, well, I think that'll bring us to our very first break, and we'll be right back after a word from our sponsors.
Yahoo!
Mosey on down to the Downtowner Saloon, 707 56th Street, for some mouth-watering Southwestern foods.
Including their amazing brisket, flavorful original rubs, and the best smoked meats in town.
Enjoy a meal or just stop in for one of their delicious specialty drinks at the Downtowner Saloon, 707 56th Street.
LaMacchia Travel, 618 55th Street, has served Kenosha for over 90 years.
And with that rich history, you can expect the very best in customer service and care to ensure that your next vacation will be one to remember for all the best reasons.
Stop on in or visit their website, LaMacchiaTravel.com, to plan your next getaway.
Get out of here. Every Friday, get on down to Union Park Tavern, 4520 8th Avenue, for their famous fish fry. It's voted best in Kenosha for the last decade.
But that's not all. Union Park Tavern serves up great food every day, including their 9 a.m. weekend brunches.
And if you enjoy live music, they have you covered there as well. Live music every Friday and Saturday night.
Also, be sure to check out their beer garden. That's Union Park Tavern, 4520 8th Avenue. Well, we're back with Tim and Amber Wade from Hydn Cheese. You can follow them on Facebook and Instagram. Find them every Saturday at the Kenosha HarborMarket, every Thursday at the Petrifying Springs Biergarten, Sundays at Milaeger's Great Lakes
Milaeger's?
Farmers Market. You can contact them on Facebook or Instagram.
That's Milaeger's.
Milaeger's.
Is that Racine or Sturdivant?
That's
Racine.
it. Yep.
Okay.
Oh, it's Racine. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's in
off
Caledonia. Or,
it's off Douglas.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
Racine.
not the one on
All right,
11.
all right.
It's on Douglas. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right, so let's get into this business here.
Well, you guys have a history in food service.
Yes.
How'd you get involved? You were working at Kaiser's for a while, Amber?
Yeah. So I was at Kaiser's for about 9 years.
Okay.
Before that, I was actually retail. I was a manager for Bath and Body Works for about 5 years. And then, I got into Kaiser's. I started out as a host. And then I started serving, and then I became a bartender.
What happened to the sports manager? Just got wrapped up with the marriage and the kids and everything, or?
I just got more into like my retail career, and then we got married and had kids, and then
That changes everything.
Yeah. And then the hours of just being with him being in the restaurants and me being in restaurants, like we kind of just made it work, and just kind of
So, Tim, you were involved in a lot of places. Why not?
Frank's
Yeah,
Frank's Diner.
right?
You were at Frank's Diner for a long time there.
Yeah. I was at
He's
Frank's
been
for.
everywhere.
Johnny Cash.
TG's? As you
Yeah,
mentioned earlier.
started at the Broad Stop, worked at the Chancery for a while. Why not for 7-8 years off and on.
How
Frank's.
was it working for Brian?
Awesome.
Yeah, he's a great guy.
Yeah,
He's super
I
cool.
learned a lot. Like he definitely taught me maybe how to what flavors work together. If that makes
Why
sense.
not? Brian,
Yeah, why not? Yeah, like
So you've seen your fair share
You were
of
at Frank's
kitchens.
for a while.
Yeah.
I was working for Kevin there.
Yeah, Kevin, our biggest fan, Kevin.
I hope he's listening. I love
Oh,
you,
he
Kevin.
will be. He listens to every episode.
Nah,
We love
yeah, Kevin's awesome. I always say people always, in the diner he's always, he's the cranky Kevin, but outside he's awesome.
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
He's a fun man.
He's the
Yeah.
crank with the heart of gold.
Seriously.
Yeah, he was so great when he was a part of our Kenosha Christmas Carol when we raised that money
Yeah.
for walking in my shoes, and he was a great dirty Santa Claus.
Yeah.
It was so good. It was so good. I think Don Miller still hates him.
I know my dad, he used to always be like, what's a new Kevin story? What's a new Kevin story? When people would call in and he would scream at someone.
So what is the new Kevin story?
Yeah.
I know,
I think my favorite one is people would call up and order a garbage plate and he'd say, what do you want on it? And they'd say everything. He's like, call back when you read the menu. That's going to be $100 and there's 300 items.
I know. I was trying to tell Kevin, you should just do like a podcast and just talk about some of these people who call
yeah.
and come
Yeah.
in.
Yeah.
It'd be great. You know,
It would
once he's
be.
retired, probably.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Well, he's a pretty open guy, so
Yeah.
I think he's not the one to shy away from
Yeah.
anything.
He's calmed down a little bit now, though.
All right, so you've been at all these restaurants.
Yep.
You've been cooking there, and you're kind of at Kaiser's doing your thing, managing there, and you guys just found such a love for food. And then, kind of, how did this Hydn Cheese thing kind of happen? You're like, I'm sick of working for other people because everybody gets sick of you want to be your own boss, right? Mm-hmm. So how did you guys were like, let's start our own little thing. Let's do this.
So it actually was all Tim's idea.
Oh, so you had to convince her.
Kind of, yes.
Yeah.
So
It's a big step. It really is.
We actually started talking about this the year before COVID.
Okay.
And he was like, hey, he was like, kind of want to start this thing, whatever. And I was more worried, like, oh my God, how much is this going to cost us?
Right.
Like,
Well, yeah.
Is it going to, be successful? Like, is this just something we do for fun? Like, what are you looking to get out of it? And so,
Is that why you started doing pop-ups like at Frank's Diner, doing the grill?
Yep.
So yeah, we just started just Saturday nights at Frank's.
Okay.
yeah. So we were actually going to start in this, April of 2019, and that's when COVID hit.
Okay.
And everything got shut down. So once places started opening back up again, we started doing one night a week pop-ups at Frank's.
Okay, and that worked out pretty good for you guys,
It did.
right?
Yes.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun.
We did have a lot
Our
of
daughter
fun.
kind of hung out. Yeah, it was fun. So I was kind
So you
of...
did late nights
What was your
at Frank's
specialty
Diner?
items there? Was it still like doing
It was still grilled cheese and soups.
Okay,
Yep.
so it's kind of like your main focus in the beginning then.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, I think on your Facebook page, you kind of say, there's no place
There's no
in
place
town
that
where
does
you can find grilled cheese.
Just grilled cheeses. Like, you can find, like pizza joints and places that do hot dogs and,
Actually, I stole that from your, when you were on Mitch
When I was Mitch Ferrari, yes. You can find places that, you have Mr. Wings that does wings and, all this other stuff.
Great
so,
wings.
Love their
wonderful
wings.
wings.
We get them all the time.
Yes, my daughter loves them. He was like, there's no place in Kenosha that focuses on grilled cheese sandwiches. Just grilled cheese.
Yep.
That's it. So,
Yeah, it's kind of like... People always told me in all the restaurants I worked at, they're like, man, you need to open up your own place. And I was like... Yeah, and I was like, well, what's different? Like, I need to figure out something.
Right.
If I'm going to open up something, I want to do something that's different.
Right. Everybody does gourmet burgers.
right. And, too, with us having, 2 younger kids, we kind of know how it is to find a place where, the whole family can go and find something to eat.
You're very family friendly with your business now as well.
Yes.
Yeah, so that was the idea. Is I wanted something for dad, something for mom, something for the kids. And so I was like, oh, grilled cheese. Yeah, it makes sense, and I'll do it. I won't buy, Wonder Bread.
Right.
We'll get good bread.
Because you get a lot of your products from local farmers and local vendors, correct?
Yes. Yep.
Yeah,
great.
so we get maple syrup for our breakfast sandwich from a local vendor. We usually try and get the tomato. I mean, whatever's in
Right.
in season.
Whatever you
so.
can get, yeah.
You keep it all local. You
Yes.
give back.
Yep.
Yeah, so then it took a couple years, and then finally I was like, let's just do it.
Just
So I got to ask you the big question. Our listeners are listening in right
Yep,
now. And they
yep.
want me to ask you this question. What is your child's favorite cheese out of grilled cheese sandwich?
So Hyden, our son, who the business is named after, he likes just plain American orange cheese. He'll eat it by itself. That's kind of what he is. Our daughter, Kira, has actually been very adventurous lately, I think. She likes the white cheeses.
Oh.
So she actually, we were at a market and the lady had jowl. I don't know if you know what jowl
No, I
is.
don't.
So it's pig cheek.
Oh.
Okay.
So
Sounds gross, but okay.
so it's delicious.
Okay.
That's what I used to call my ex-girlfriend.
Used to or still do.
Well,
So yeah, like even that, like I bought it from a vendor and I was like, "Hey kid, do you want to try pig cheek?" And she's like, "Sure." And she had
even
it.
even like with like the cheeses, like
Yeah,
with
she'll
the cheese,
try.
like with the cheese vendors, like at the market, she'll go up and she has whatever the sample is. She doesn't even know what it is. She'll just take it and she'll eat it.
Yeah.
You know,
They got me an Advent cheese calendar for
Oh,
Christmas.
oh, I like that.
So yeah,
I
it was
like
really
that.
cool. So
Yeah.
every day, like she'd wake up at like 6:30 in the
Dad,
morning.
can we open up your
Dad,
calendar?
And I'm like, Kira, I don't want to eat cheese at 6:30 in the morning. But like, yeah, she tried all 25 of them.
Wow.
And she's
Wow.
like developed like almost this palate as this 9-year-old where she's like, oh, that's got this and that
Yeah.
flavor, and like
she's actually his soup taster now. So when he does like all of our new soups for the month, like we'll be like, Kira, come try this.
Yeah.
And
Now
she'll
you
be like,
make these soups in your own kitchen. And you're like, okay, I got to master this recipe, right?
we rent out a kitchen.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. But it starts at home almost, right?
the ideas start
Right,
at
the
home.
ideas.
Yep.
Yes. We don't want to get in trouble with
right.
any of the health code.
The idea starts at
Well,
home. Yes.
obviously the idea starts at home.
Yeah, but like we'll have her taste it, and she'll be like, Dad, it needs more salt, or Dad, there's too much garlic in it,
Yeah.
or
It's not
or like,
cheesy
oh, it's
enough,
missing
or-
something, but I
yeah,
don't know what
okay.
it is. So like, yeah, she's his soup.
Wow.
I mean, as a 9-year-old, they're flat out with you, you know?
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie.
This is too spicy.
Did she ever be like, Dad, that sucks? Or like, Dad, that's so good?
I don't think she said sucks.
No,
Oh, she said,
So let's just make some face.
she's just she's just more like,
Yeah.
yeah.
do you guys get in big fights? Like, no, this is perfect.
No, because I'm
Because you guys cater, I mean, you guys are a family-oriented business. So, like, if the kids
Yeah.
like it,
Exactly.
you know that.
that's like we've had like people come up to us and they're like, my kid won't eat my grilled cheese at home anymore. Like they wait until Saturday or Sunday to get yours, and then that's why we say it's like
If the kid approves, then you know it's
we're
good.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, your guys' grilled cheese is fantastic. I got one many months ago, and I got the vegetarian one or whatever it was. Oh my god, I'm such an idiot. I wanted to try it so bad. Right off the bat when I got it, oh, it's so hot! You know, and I was like, oh, I gotta wait. So I had to wait like 20 minutes for it to cool down. It was so good. Oh, I ate
Now, what's
that.
a vegetarian grilled cheese?
Well, it was just avocado, cheese. I forgot what.
Tomatoes.
So the one we
Yeah.
That
have,
sounds
it's-
delicious, but I mean, just why would you put meat on it? Grilled cheese.
Well,
is
they
not
put
meat.
a lot of bacon.
We do bacon on ours.
Yep.
So like
okay.
so like every month we do like a sandwich of the month.
Oh, okay.
So right now, our sandwich of the month for June is called the Patty Joe.
Oh.
So it's kind of like our take on a patty melt. So
Okay.
instead of a burger patty, we do a chicken chorizo patty,
Yummy.
and then
Even
it's
though they're
Don't say yummy.
It sounds good.
it's really good. And then it's a spinach, goat cheese. We do some Asiago cheese on
very
there,
nice.
and then we put it on a sun-dried tomato focaccia bun.
So you guys have all these specialty every month. You have a specialty
Yep.
grilled
So
cheese
every way-
soup.
Yep. So every month we'll do a specialty sandwich and then a special soup, and then we always do tomato basil. It's kind of like
always
our
okay.
It's kind of a different name. They came up with Hyden. It's spelled Hydn. And does that have any other kind of meaning or anything? I've never really heard that name before, so it's kind
Tell the
of
story. Or?
Go ahead. Nope, you go.
yeah.
So when we found out that we're having a boy, I like classical music, and we like let the kids listen to it at night. I just listen to it to like unwind. And as soon as I left the hospital, Joseph Hyden came on, composer.
Okay.
And I was like, Hyden, that's just different. Like we weren't really like stuck on any name, and I was like, that's kind of cool. But he spells it's spelled Haydn, like Hayden.
Okay.
So I was like, let's just drop the A out and call it Hyden.
All right.
And I called her like right away. Like I like was 2 minutes away from the hospital. I was like, hey, what do you think? And she's like, love it. I was like, all right, cool.
Well, at first I was like, can I yell it? Because we already knew. So we already knew that the middle name, if it was going to be a boy, was Robert, because that's after his grandpa.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
And so I was like, Hyden, Robert. I'm like, yep, perfect. Flow's good. Good to go.
I like that.
So when it came time to name your business, were you going back with other names, or was that kind of like what you?
It's pretty much what it was.
I just, like it was like, I don't even know how I came up with it, but I was just, I think I didn't even realize it when I came up with the name, but everyone's like, oh, Hyden, like hide and seek, right? And I was like, oh yeah, I guess.
Yeah,
I didn't really
yeah,
think about
yeah.
that. So then it was like, when it came up, it was like, hide and seek, hide and cheese. It kind of,
There we go. Kind of
it
goes
just
together
flows
like
good.
that.
So
Right.
So then if you see our logo,
Yeah.
Like the little boy is like peeking over like the grilled cheese and soup. So it's kind of like.
So yeah, just kind of, I don't know. I woke up one night like 3 a.m. and it clicked. And
You're like, this is it?
yeah, it's like, it just makes sense.
And yeah, it does sound weird the first time you hear it, but then you hear it more and you kind of get used to it. And it's now it's like you're one of a kind. You've established like a brand here in Kenosha, which people know what they expect there. They expect great soup, great sandwiches, and things like that. So,
You guys have anything else on the menu? Just grilled cheese, soup? Is there like other crazy things? Like, Tim, you're like, I'm going to put this on the menu this week.
That is kind of my style.
Yeah, that's the style. We try to mainly just stay focused on the grilled cheese and the soups, but we do offer catering as well.
Catering, okay.
Yeah, so we've done some breakfast catering for some colleges in the area, and so we can do like breakfast burritos.
Oh, breakfast burritos?
Yep.
Breakfast grilled cheese as well?
Yeah,
Oh.
we could.
Oh,
With the sunshine.
Yeah, with the sunshine, we do like at the market for the mornings. We do our Sunshine Joe, which is our breakfast bagel sandwich, and then we've done like cold wraps.
Very nice.
Yeah, we've done some salads in the past, so we can pretty much cater to anything. But yeah, we try to stick focused on our grilled
on the
cheeses.
grilled cheese. So then you have what? Joe the Godfather, right? That's the main one, right? Is
I think
that
that's
the most popular
That's
one?
becoming our staple.
Yeah, it's our number one
what's on
seller.
that?
So it's like a Philly meat and roasted red peppers and yellow peppers and green peppers and onions. It's got mozzarella cheese, cheddar cheese, pepper jack.
Ooh.
It's on like a ciabatta roll.
And you guys load it up with this stuff too.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a full.
We give a
grilled
4
cheese.
because
Yeah.
you can't you can't really eat it with just your hands. So yeah.
And then the Italian JoJo, right?
So we don't have the one on the menu right now, but it's
Well,
gonna be more of like our
I guess
summer.
I didn't do my research.
No, it's gonna be more. We do that more like during the summer.
Oh, okay.
So that's more of like it's a seasoned chicken with some pesto, fresh mozzarella,
okay.
shredded mozzarella, and then we do it on a schiacciata, like a rosemary flatbread.
Interesting. Very.
So that's
good.
more of like a summer, nice, fresh little.
Oh, I like that.
So what's next for Hydn Cheese?
Yes.
I hear you're getting a permanent location, maybe?
Yeah. What's this rumor going
Kind
around?
of. So we've been working really close with. So we've been working at Milaeger's on Sundays, and they've been looking for someone to rent out their cafe because ever since COVID, it's been closed.
Okay.
So we're going to sign a contract with Milaeger's the beginning of July. So we'll be serving out of their cafe.
That's awesome.
Thursday through Sundays from 9 to 3.
Now, if I've never been to a Milaeger's, what kind of place is this? Is it like a disco or is it like a roller rink or something?
Milaeger's is kind of like a Stein's.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
So it's flowers.
And it has a cafe
and
inside of it.
There's a cafe inside. They have about like 4 or 5 small tables inside, and they also have an outside patio where you can sit
nice.
out when it's nice out.
Serve alcohol.
They serve mimosas, bloodies, wine, beer.
Wow.
And then serving inside, we'll do just like our plain classic grilled cheese sandwiches, and then we'll also have our sandwich of the month available inside, and then we're also going to do some cold wraps, some salads, some bakery items, and then we'll be serving some beer, wine, mimosas,
and then
bloodies.
starting next semester at Carthage.
Oh, breaking news!
Yeah.
Breaking news here.
We're going to be, I don't know how many days yet. We just talked to him yesterday, but we're going to do late night food at Carthage.
Awesome.
For all the students.
Oh, great.
It's open to the public, but mostly students. So yeah, it'd be like 8 p.m. to midnight or 8 p.m. to 1 in the morning.
Okay.
Oh.
And we're going to do like hot beefs and our grilled cheese sandwiches and stuff like that.
Yeah,
So
any specialty stuff that late night too, or
I'm kind of excited because they have a big commercial kitchen.
so you can kind of create.
Yeah,
this.
it's gonna kind of be my playground.
Well, that's
Started in the
fantastic.
fall.
That's almost like a home base then.
Yeah.
guys, that's great.
So yeah, we're gonna be at both those places.
So you have Hyden and Kira out working at these different stations doing other stuff while you guys are doing this? It seems like you have like so much going on that how are you going to be in all
I mean,
these
you know what?
places?
I'm hoping like by then December, Kira can just fend, be like, hey, we need you to work here. Okay. Because she probably could. So
She knows our square system better than I do.
And with that, let's take a break, and we'll be back with some Kenosha Connects questions. Honk, honk!
Looking for a new car?
Stop on by Carbox, 1750 22nd Avenue.
Scott and his awesome team will go put you in the car of your dreams. They offer great vehicles for all family types.
They have the deals you want and need.
Honk honk, visit Carbox, 1750 22nd Avenue.
Honk, honk! Wow, Jason, your hair looks fantastic.
Thanks, Donnie. I got a cut from Trish at Faded Barbershop for Men, 2227 63rd Street.
They offer many different services, including shaves, waxing, and that good old-fashioned haircut.
Follow their Facebook page to schedule your next hair-raising experience.
That's Faded Barbershop for Men, 2227 63rd Street.
And we're back from that break.
And what a break it was.
We're here with Tim and Amber of Hydn Cheese. And now it's time for our Kenosha Connects. And Kenosha Connects is brought to you by Luigi's Grandview. Hey, Donnie, you thirsty?
Yeah.
Well, get on down to Luigi's Grandview, 6929 39th Avenue. Grab yourself a cold drink and some good conversation. This family-owned bar will serve you up some great memories. Follow them on Facebook for their great upcoming specials and events. That's Luigi's Grandview, 6929 39th Avenue.
I love Luigi's.
We were there a couple
Grandview.
weeks ago.
Yeah, we were. We had a good time, and Sarah actually gave us 2 free drinks when we were there.
She saw us on the camera, which is kind of creepy. And the bartender says, "Oh, Sarah, I want to buy you drinks." She's like, how does she know we're here? And she pointed to the camera. I'm like, okay, that's kind of weird.
Well, I mean, hey, we're
I
celebrities.
mean, she's checking the camera on a Monday night at like 9 o'clock at night. Like,
It was a good time there.
Hi, Sarah.
Yeah, we love you. Thanks for the sponsorship.
All right, guys, these are Kenosha-related questions. We're just going to burn through these. What is the last great meal you had in Kenosha? Can't say Hydn Cheese.
Went to Twisted.
Went to Twisted, but we also had fish fry
Yeah.
on Friday from Stan's, and it was actually really
Oh, from Stan's place, huh? Ooh,
Stan's is good food, yeah.
Yeah. I know. I've all of his burgers.
Yeah,
But
I've only
the
had the
fish
burgers.
is really good.
Yeah.
it's a great Packer bar too. You go there for a Packer game, it's insane.
Even that Friday, like when we went to go for dinner, like it was packed.
Oh, and I did see you at Mr. Wings a few weeks ago.
Yes.
I forgot about that at TG's. Yes, yes, that's right. That's right. All right, so where in Kenosha would you recommend someone going on a first date?
Ooh, that's a good one.
That's a good one. I feel like Twisted is good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Twisted or why not? Because that's where we kind of met.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, I like that.
I don't even know what a
that.
first date consists of anymore.
No, for you guys,
you go to a
banging.
movie. Or,
Go to Sullivan's, get some Long Islands, and then
You chat on Facebook. What is your favorite annual Kenosha event?
I don't know. We're always so busy working with the kids. We don't.
You never get to any of them, huh?
I do like the ice sculptures though.
Yeah.
That's
Like
fun.
yeah, I
That's
know the
fun.
kids like to go around and look at the ice sculptures.
To lighten up the
and-
lights.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's always a good time.
All right, guys. Your favorite local place to see a band? You guys get out much? Probably not with the kids. You don't get out much to see
I
bands, huh?
know.
No, we went to when the kids. Well, when we first got married, we went to the band show a lot. That was fun.
That's a good show.
Yeah.
I like the band show
Fan Shell is good.
just because it's like big and chill.
They're kicking off their Tuesdays the Shell in July.
Yeah, I can't wait for that. And, Faded Barbershop for Men is a great sponsor, and Luigi's Grandview of that event.
Oh, okay. I was like, what do they have to do with Tuesday the Shell?
Well, they're also great sponsors of our show. All right, Amber, Tim, favorite museum in Kenosha? We have a lot of them.
Yes. I would probably say I think the Dinosaur Museum is pretty cool.
Yep.
Yeah, that was my great grandma used to live like 6 blocks away, so we used to walk there all the time when I was a kid. I got pretty fond memories of the Dinosaur Museum. So
And Kira's a huge dinosaur
our
fan.
daughter loves
we go.
that's her theme in her bedroom. So yeah, I would have to say that.
Cool. All right. Favorite pizza place?
God, you're putting me on the spot.
I know. Favorite pizza, your favorite pizza place this week?
Right,
That
because it
changes
changes all the time.
I
It
give it
really
a
does.
changes.
I think we gotta get a shout out to Ktown.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Their pizza is awesome.
The fire truck, huh?
Yeah.
All right.
However, we'll say though, like working at Kaiser's, like throughout the years that I was there, I really became a really big fan of their gluten-free crust.
Ooh, okay.
It's delicious. Like I would get that over the regular crust any day of the week, but
All
it's
right.
so good.
I should try that sometime. I mean, I'm usually a fan of thin crust, but that double-decker at Kaiser's, the double-decker veggie pizza, it's so
Yeah,
good.
it's very good.
And anytime they have pickle pizza, go and get it because even
I haven't had that yet.
I know it sounds weird.
I'd try it.
It does. It sounds really weird, but it's like it's so good. Like with the garlic parmesan sauce on the bottom, it just
Well, I never thought pickle juice after doing a shot of tequila was a good idea, but that's great. So,
Right.
hey.
Can you say Puerto Rican whore on here?
All right, where can I get the best burrito in Kenosha? You guys burrito people?
We just more tacos.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Well, same thing. Yeah.
I like Los Taquitos.
Los Taquitos we usually do a lot.
That's usually where we go.
Cool.
Yeah, I would say Los Taquitos.
When's the last time you rode the streetcar?
Oh, man.
Sounds like
A couple years ago.
Yeah.
Pre-COVID?
Yeah.
I would, yeah, because
It's
usually
been a while.
Usually the grandmas take the kids on there.
Okay.
Yeah. It's been a couple years.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, your answer is better than some.
All right, which now closed Kenosha business do you wish you could bring back?
Ooh, was an easy one for me.
Go ahead.
Grade skate.
Oh,
yeah.
nice.
I
Very nice.
was a huge roller skater. I went there every Wednesday night, Friday night, Saturday.
Well, you lived over on that side of town.
Yeah,
I did too. So
Yeah, I miss roller skating and that place in general. So yeah, definitely that for sure.
Thought you were gonna say Fazoli's.
Fazoli's.
Oh, should I bring up that one story? So I always, when somebody brings up Fazoli's, I had a friend that worked there when I was in high school. So,
the Fazoli's is that Italian drive-through by
Yeah.
Old Target.
yeah, so it was like 20-some years ago
Yeah.
when that was there. And he got fired from there because he had to go change the sign. And he wrote, live nude women every day
That's
on the
awesome.
sign on that
Oh my
busy
gosh.
street. And he got fired for it. I was like, you are a god to me. That is
that'd be worth it.
awesome.
So I went to Lakeview, and we used to have to drive to Tremper for like school or Bradford.
Oh, yeah.
So we used to stop there for lunch. There was this lady there. Speaking of crazy stories,
Was it Crazy Mary that worked
yes,
there?
redhead.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So she told us that she killed her son with a shovel,
Oh.
and still to this day we still like talk about it. I have no idea if she's like.
She's still around. You see her walking around downtown.
I haven't seen her yet, but she used to give us a whole.
With the shovel in her hand?
So yeah, I got fond memories of Fazoli's too.
All right, Crazy Mary from Fazoli's. Huh?
Yeah.
What's she doing downtown?
Look her up.
She lives around like in the Dayton or something.
it's
Yeah.
a shocker.
Yeah.
That makes
yeah.
sense.
She would just give baskets of breadsticks to every table.
Man, those breadsticks were pretty good.
I know,
back
I
in
miss
the
them.
day. Yeah, those were good.
That's why I thought you would say Fazoli's.
I've never eaten Fazoli's.
one of the way better than Olive Garden back in the day.
Oh my gosh!
Wow.
Yeah.
Really?
For
Breadsticks are amazing.
for fast food
Yeah.
Italian.
When we
Yeah.
go down south, we have to stop at least once.
When we drive down to Florida, it's like Fazoli's.
Oh, they're big down there?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, like every exit where there's a restaurant, there's a Fazoli.
Okay, all right. Next question.
When's the last time you swam or put your feet in Lake Michigan?
That's been on. Oh, actually,
Or at least
Couple
put your
years.
toes in at least.
so I took.
It was no, actually. Wait, when did we go on the boat with Stacy? Stacy's boat, was that 2 years ago or
2
last
years
year?
ago, probably.
So 2 years ago for me.
Yeah. I know it. So down, what's that? Penoria Park. Mm-hmm. So there's that rock thing out there,
Oh, yep.
and there's things that I do with my kids that she wouldn't approve of.
Oh.
Or when I know it's going to happen, I'm just like, I'm going to go for a walk.
So I took Kira
So
all the way out
see.
on the farthest rock.
Ooh, all
And
right.
she was so pumped to be
I
out there.
bet.
Like she was like 6, and she's like, "This is
It's
awesome."
fun, it's fun, like going from rock to rock to
Yeah,
rock
she
to
was so
rock.
pumped.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
All right, what is your favorite cheese of all time?
Monster.
it's definitely yours.
Ooh, monster cheese. monster.
Yeah, you're into the horror
I'm into the
movies,
horror,
right?
so yeah, right?
I mean, I'm a spicy guy, so anything pepper jack or spicy. I do like Fontina cheese. I do like Fontina cheese a lot.
All right. What is the one thing you wish you could change about Kenosha?
I wish downtown would be better.
Packed.
There's so much potential.
Yeah.
I think it's getting there. I slowly think
Oh,
it's getting I
absolutely.
think it's
You know,
getting there.
and the sad thing is, too, is I feel like it was getting there, and then the riots happened.
Yeah.
Right.
And COVID.
And COVID happened.
Yeah.
So, so just seeing downtown
I know,
get
like, when
more full and
I
thriving.
started working at Sassy Beat. No, not Sassy Beats. Pazos.
Oh, you worked at Pazos.
Yeah, I was one of the first people to start that kitchen. So that would have been 16, almost 17 years ago. And from what downtown's come from then, it is getting there. But yeah, I really wish that. I know I always say, like, it's funny from working in downtown for so long, you see people and it's like, downtown's so far away. And I'm like, where do you live? Forest Park.
Yeah.
It's like anything like west of 39th, downtown is like
it's off their
forever.
radar. It's off their radar.
Drive to Milwaukee, no problem.
Right.
But yeah, like downtown.
Like I
is
feel like closer to the eye, like they're building things, like things
everything's
are
going
coming,
west,
like everything's going west.
Yeah.
It's
It's a
like
disaster out there.
I wish
too.
you'd come
Yeah.
more down. Yeah, I wish you'd come more downtown.
I live downtown, and going west of Sheridan Road's tough on me.
Well, even
And my girlfriend
like,
wants me to move somewhere west of Sheridan. I'm like, no.
Nah.
I mean, I
I'll
know,
see
like
ya, have
too,
fun.
like if I have to run to like GFS really quick for some things, we have like an event and we're running low on
2 hours
something.
later, she's back.
Yeah. Or it's like Office Max because I get a bunch of like I make all of our like different flyers, so I get them printed through Office Max, and it's like I go out there and it's like all the construction.
Can I
going
recommend
to the
Copy
bank.
Center in downtown Kenosha?
Oh yes, yep,
Yes.
them too.
We shout out to our good friend.
Yeah, that
Sharon.
is a good idea.
That's a good idea,
Honestly, I
actually.
never even like.
She does great work down there, and she's quick.
Tell them you want the K-Town Connects discount, and she'll charge you 5% more.
So, in which Kenosha bar do you think you spent the most money?
Well, this should be good.
Oh man. Which bar have I spent the most money? When I first turned 21, it was between probably Fex and Captain Mike's.
Ooh.
I'd probably say one of those.
All right.
Can you anything else?
For me, it was
Why not when you met him?
probably
Probably she spent our paycheck
yeah.
sometimes.
I'd say either Why Not or Bella back in the day.
Oh, okay. All right.
Because I went there every Wednesday night.
Wow. Is that ladies' night?
No.
Oh.
I
you
just went
Wednesday
there.
Was your
That
day?
was my
Okay.
Wednesday. That was my jam. Yeah.
And that's the old 8-bit, correct?
Yep.
Okay. All right. I don't remember that for some reason.
Yep.
All right. Last question. Are you ready for this one?
Hit us.
It's what everybody wants to know.
Okay.
So we're going to ask this question right now. Big Star or the Spot?
Spot.
I feel bad saying this, but I have to say the Spot because I've never had Big Star.
Oh!
Wow, you guys haven't even gone there and tried their grilled cheese for competition purposes?
I haven't been a Big Star in probably, I don't know, 4 or 5 years.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's not bad. It's between the wait time and it's just nothing that really.
Yeah.
I mean, I like them both, but yeah, it's just not my.
They put that gooey Velveeta cheese in their burgers. That's like, that some people love, some people despise.
Yeah, I think for me, it's more of a wait. Like everyone gets excited when they first start, and I just.
Well, I used to call my order in, and then I'd park over there in the Spectrum Channel 14 lot,
Yes, very
and
well.
walk over there to get my order. You know, it was usually ready. Now they closed off that parking lot. They don't want anyone parking over there.
Now you got to go to Stan's and have a
Which-
drink or two.
Which Stan's doesn't have a lot of parking either.
Right. Yeah.
So I know, like when I went to Stan's on Friday to get a fish fry because I picked it up and took it home, I had to park like a block and a half away.
The root beer, I do. Big Star's root beer.
Yes.
Yeah.
I used to buy it by the gallon when I was like.
You got to
High
try
school.
their banana shakes, by
Okay.
the way.
I'm
They're
a big
fantastic.
strawberry shake guy.
Oh, try the banana shake.
Okay.
Just
I just saw the sign next door that Wendy's has a strawberry frosty now.
Really?
I do
I don't know. I'm gonna have to try that.
Well,
Yeah.
I only support local small business
Wendy's
owners.
hires local people.
Yeah, but barely
So
anybody.
speaking of smoothies, the Buzz is banana peanut butter smoothies.
Ooh, their pineapple.
Would you try one, Tim? What do you think of the banana peanut butter smoothie?
I wouldn't even.
You wouldn't even try it.
Yeah.
That's how you bring it back.
Yeah.
There you go. All right, well, that was our Kenosha Connects, and that was brought to you by Luci's Grandview.
That's right, Donnie. What time is it now?
Ding, ding, ding. It's trivia time, and trivia is brought to you by Frank Steiner. Frank Steiner is located at 508 58th Street, and they've been a Kenosha icon since 1926. This classic establishment offers up sassy service with scrumptious breakfast and lunches. Can you take on the garbage plate, can you?
Half of one.
Well, stopping in at Frank's, they're open 7 days a week in beautiful downtown Kenosha. You can also check out their full menu at franksdinerkenosha.com. Ding, ding, ding. Let's get on with this trivia.
All right, Donnie. How you feeling today about this?
Well, I think I've won 4 times out of 80 episodes.
But you did beat the mayor.
I did beat the mayor. I did beat the mayor.
So, for today's episode of trivia, Hydn Cheese, you guys offer some delicious sandwiches, and they're your famous grilled cheese. We also have a variety of soups that the whole city's been raving about. So we're going to test your knowledge of general basic soup recipes. Because everything starts with the general basic stuff, and then you kind of build onto it. So I'm sure you put your own spin on these, but these classic ingredients have never changed on these super standards.
Oh, God damn. That's so good.
For each question, I will give you a list of a few of the main ingredients in a popular soup, and you must name the soup. For example, if I say tomatoes, and that's it, you would say...
Tomato soup.
Donnie, see? You're...
Tomato basil soup.
Too bad that doesn't count as a...
Right.
So it's
Don't worry, he gives me the hard one.
It's 3 questions for each of you, and you two are a team, so you guys can work together against Donnie here. So I'm going to start with Donnie, so you guys see how it kind of works. Donnie? I'm going to start you off with an easy one here.
Thank you.
Mushrooms, butter, flour, cream.
Cream of mushroom.
Yeah, see?
Boom, boom, boom.
That's how it works. So, Donnie, you're up 1-0.
Wonderful.
Number 2. The ingredients. Chicken, carrots, chicken broth, and egg noodles.
Chicken noodle.
You got it. All right, tied up. Donnie? Ready? Okay, Donnie, the ingredients, you're tied up. See if you can take the lead here. Chicken broth, egg, green onions.
Cream of some young guy.
No, sorry. That's egg drop soup. You get some great stuff down at Yee's Oriental Inn down
Ooh,
there.
I love that place
Kenosha.
down there. Great Tom Collinses, by the way, that they make there.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, you'd be surprised. Like, great.
That's a
Tom
weird,
Collins.
interesting thing
Yeah.
to throw out there.
Yeah.
All right, Tim and Amber. See if you can take the lead here. Ingredients are onions, butter, Swiss cheese, and French bread.
Ooh.
Go ahead.
Baked French onion.
You got it. Well, no, I got baked French onion soup.
Aw, dang it.
You know what? I'll be nice. I'll give it to you.
All right, thanks.
So you're up
What
2
is?
to
Is
1.
that like a Jeopardy? Yeah. What is baked French onion soup?
All right, Don, you need this one to stay alive.
All right.
Pork, chicken, kale, and eggs. This is a tough one I get for you.
Oh, you said pork.
You're not even trying here.
I don't know this.
It's Italian wedding soup.
Oh, I should have known that. I'm Italian.
Yeah, that's why I gave it to you. Yeah. All right, guys. So
Do
you're
you want
already
to
one,
give me
but I'm not that young, so
edit that out?
no, you're right on that. All right, guys. See if you can get 3 out of 3 here. Ingredients: chopped clams, potatoes, corn, and milk.
Oh,
Clam chowder.
Yeah, of
Nice.
course. See, I went too easy.
I would have got that. I would have got that one.
Would you?
Yeah.
Would you?
What was that part on Ace Ventura? It was like knocking on the door. What's the password? Clam chowder. What? New England clam chowder. And then nobody remembers that. Okay.
I don't remember that one.
You never saw Ace Ventura?
I watched all of them, but I don't remember that at all.
No, he's like going and knocking. Okay.
All I remember is the bathroom scene when he comes out. Do not go
Yes.
in there.
Yes.
Well, Tim and Amber, you win a free Ktown. Not a free. You win a Ktown Connects T-shirt.
Yes. Right
Courtesy
over
of the Letter Machine. Letter Machine is located at 725 50th Street. They can customize almost anything: gifts, masks, uniforms, school apparel, you name it. And check out their online novelty shop at lettermachine.com. And they also have some awesome ready-made designs all set to go.
Yeah, so you get to get your pick of your Ktown Connect shirt, and I'll look for those at the Harbor Market this Saturday.
So, speaking of lettering machine, hopefully in the next couple weeks we will have a web store.
Oh, very
So-
nice.
Stealing our idea.
Yep. So keep an eye on that. We'll have the link.
They do great
once-
stuff down there. They have web stores with a lot of different businesses
Yeah,
down
we'll
there.
have adults, we'll have
Perfect.
kids and toddlers,
Oh,
and
I-
onesies as well.
Oh.
for all
I
of
can't
your
wait
little
to get a
ones.
Hydn Cheese shirt
Yep.
from you guys. That's going to be great.
So make sure you follow Hydn Cheese on Facebook and Instagram. It's HYDN Cheese, just how it sounds. You can find them every Saturday at the Kenosha HarborMarket, every Thursday at the Petrifying Springs Biergarten, and Sundays at Milaeger's Great Lakes Farmers Market.
And also, you know what? I just want to say, what a great show this was. This was so
much
good.
fun.
You guys are so personable, and I love it. I love it. I can't wait till you guys come back. So, anything else you guys do? Anybody else? Facebook, Instagram, they can find you on, and all that.
So I I try hardly. Very hard. I try to put out our schedule for the week on Mondays.
Okay.
So that way you know where we're at or what we're doing. Even if we're just doing like a catering event or like a personal event, I do put it out there just so everyone knows that we do offer those services as well. These Sundays, now through August 28th, we are double booked. Tim will be at Milaeger's, and then I will actually be down at Donovan's Moonfall Studio Shop.
Yes. Right over there, right by patios.
Yeah, right by
correct?
patios.
Yep, in the
I will
parking
be
lot.
set up right in the parking lot next to patios. They are doing events all summer long.
Cool.
So we'll be set up there. We're doing just our classic grilled cheese sandwiches. We're also doing hot dogs, which we're calling the Doggy Joe.
The Doggy Joe.
And there, our hot dogs are actually from Hometown Meats. So it's
Great
another
place.
local vendor.
Yep.
And then for Thursdays when we're at the beer garden, because it is a pet-friendly, a dog-friendly environment, we also do offer our puppy love treats. That's from the Hometown Meats as well.
Oh, cool.
Very local. I like this.
So come and get a sandwich for yourself and come get a little treat for your
Cool.
furry
All right,
one.
we'll look for them at everywhere this summer. It's Hydn Cheese,
Yes.
Tim and Amber. Thank you guys so much for being on the show. Let's thank our sponsors before we say goodbye.
Yes, the Downtowner Saloon,
Union Park Tavern,
Carbox,
Frank's Diner,
Mini Samuel of Next Home Refined,
Acupuncture and Wellness of Wisconsin,
the Specialty Nacho Queen,
Luigi's Grandview,
LaMacchia Travel,
Faded Barbershop for Men. Hello, Trisha and Bono.
Wink Beauty Boutique,
The Lettering Machine,
Gerber's Gift Shop.
and of course, Luigi's Pizza Kitchen.
That's right.
And what a great show that was. Thank you guys so much again. And Jason, you know, after all these episodes and all these great episodes like this one just
I gotta
was.
pee.
That was a good question. How come Downtowner is the sponsor for not crackers? Or is it because it's the same person, so it doesn't really matter? Okay.